guys, Jack here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and you are watching The Doctor's Diary. So, in today's video, I have another unboxing video for you. What will we be unboxing in today's video? Well, we will be unboxing Doctor Who The Collection Season 22, starring Colin Baker as the 6th Doctor. This is the standard edition. I got this today in HMV, and because I've been collecting the standard editions as well as the limited edition versions as well. I usually use these standard editions to watch, and then I use my limited editions to use as display pieces and to get signed by actors and actresses from the show. So how is this video going to work? Well, we will be unboxing this. I will go through like the artwork, the special features, my opinions on the standard edition compared to the limited. And then once we've gone through everything that the standard edition has to offer, I will then be comparing it to the limited edition version. And we will see which version out of the two is better. So, let me go grab my handy dandy scissors and let's get ready to unbox this bad boy. Okay, we are back, and I've got my handy dandy scissors, and I have already made a slight hole into the cellophane to make it easier for me to get into. So let's unbox this bad boy. So as you can quickly see though, on the front, just to quickly go over the front cover, got a nice beautiful picture of Colin Baker with his title sequence in the background, all the stars, very colourful. You've got some of the villains in the middle here. So you've got the Cyber Leader from Attack of the Cybermen. You've got one of the Sontarans from the Two Doctors. You've got the Borad from Timelash. You've got the Glass Dalek from Revelation of the Daleks. And then in the corner here, you have got the Rani from the Mark of the Rani. And right in the back, a tiny little Anthony Ainley for the Master, also from Mark of the Rani. Beautiful. This is the cover art that you will get on the limited edition version, as I have shown earlier, just a slightly smaller down version. There's the spine. The spines are a little bit, obviously, as you can tell, thinner, but you still get everything you need. You've got the nice picture of Colin Baker at the top. You've then got Doctor Who The Collection, still using Jodie Whittaker's logo, which is brilliant. Season 22, and then the age rating. And then there is the back. So there you can see how much that this costs. So this cost $34.99, which isn't too bad, because these were a little bit more expensive before, so it's quite nice that the price has gone down a little bit. Obviously, compared to the limited edition versions, these are a lot cheaper, because obviously now typically the limited edition versions usually retail at about $54.99. So, and then the same thing on this side here, but you can see it is in a Amaray case, whereas before in the limited edition version it's not in an Amaray. So let's take the cellophane off. There we go. Off nice and easy. Take that off and put that to one side. And there we go, free from the cellophane. And also, if you can see on the top there as well, you've got a little picture of the TARDIS. In Attack of the Cybermen, the TARDIS, as the Doctor is trying to fix the chameleon circuit, he does sort of achieve this, and the TARDIS does transform into a couple of different things in the story, like an organ, which is quite fun. I quite like that. So you've got that artwork there, on there, showing one of the things that the TARDIS transforms into. So, if we got on the back right here, it says right at the top there, continue your Doctor Who archive with the Ultimate Collector's Set. And then it tells you what stories are in this box set. So you've got Attack of the Cybermen, Vengeance on Varos, Mark of the Rani, The Two Doctors, Timelash, and Revelation of the Daleks. All 13 episodes, newly restored for Blu-ray, and packed with brand new extra material including. And then you've got a massive description here with all the different special features that this set has to offer. So what does it say? So we've got exclusive extended versions of both Vengeance on Varos, parts 1 and 2, so the full story. You also have an extended version of part 1 of The Two Doctors, and also part 1 of Revelation of the Daleks. Now I have checked all these out on the limited edition version, and it's brilliant. I love getting to see extended versions, or where they put deleted scenes in. It makes the stories fresh, so even though you might have seen them before, it gives a new lens to the story. It makes it almost like it's the first time you're watching them, really. The best part about these sets, though, is obviously Behind the Sofa. And this is no different. We got Behind the Sofa with 6 new episodes with an all-star lineup of classic Doctor Who guests. You've got making-of documentaries, including a brand new making-of documentary for the 2 Doctors, plus a revisit to Season 22 locations with Colin Baker and Nicola Bryant. You got In Conversation, 3 new interviews conducted by Matthew Sweet, featuring Colin Baker, Nicola Bryant, who obviously plays the companion Perry, and then Michael Grade. We then have new audio commentary on Revelation of the Daleks, updated special effects on the story Timelash, which Timelash desperately did need special effects updating. The Blu-ray trailer, which I'm gutted that we don't seem to be getting those anymore. They have stopped the Blu-ray trailers as far as I'm aware now, because Season 25 didn't get a brand new Blu-ray trailer. Obviously, I got the typical trailer advertising that we're going to get Season 25 out, but we didn't get like a story per se. We've then got studio footage, rare behind-the-scenes material from Vengeance on Varos, The 2 Doctors, Timelash, and Revelation of the Daleks. We have got exclusive archive texts, immersive 5.1 surround sound, including a brand new mix for Attack of the Cybermen, Slipback, the complete BBC radio adventures, and then your typical PDF written archives for scripts, productions, documents, so much more. And it also includes all the DVD bonuses as well. But yeah, so on the back then as well, it tells you who's starring in it. So you've got starring Colin Baker, Nicola Bryant, Patrick Troughton, the 2nd Doctor, as you've got the 2 Doctors, and Fraser Hines. So, if we take it out here we go. So, as you can see, this is just like a protective cardboard box. It's fairly sturdy, but I might invest in getting some protective sleeves for these, some protective cases like I do for the limited edition versions, just because these can get a little bit damaged when you're taking them on and off the shelf. So it might be wise to stock up on some of those. So if we put that outer box down, we then got a more clean version of the cover art, which isn't blocked by the Doctor Who Jodie logo and the collection range and all the UK ratings. So you can just see a clean picture of the artwork, which I think is really nice. And there you go, there's the front, then there's the spine again, and in the back you get a larger version picture of the TARDIS, similar to what you get on the top here, but you get an enlarged version. This is the back artwork for the limited edition version. Obviously it doesn't stand out as well in the Amaray version, which is the one positive about the limited edition versions, but it's still nice that they've got this included. And like I said, it's just in an Amaray. A slightly thicker Amaray, but compared to the limited edition version, this will really save you on the shelf space. So if you're worried about shelf space, pick up these, the standard editions. However, you will be waiting a bit of time to catch up with the standard editions, as this came out on the 17th of June this year, which was almost exactly 2 years after the limited edition version, which came out on the 20th of June. If we then open up the set, inside look, as you can see, you've got the booklet, which this is one of the points about the standard edition, is it is a more condensed version of the booklet. It's a nice little booklet though. You've got Perry and the Doctor and some Sontarans, based on the 2 Doctors. And on the back, a nice picture of Colin. And then just inside the booklet, you get a bit of information about what's on each of the discs. So on the Attack of the Cybermen disc, it will give you all the information about all the special features that's on that disc. And you've got a little bit more artwork there, some beautiful artwork in these booklets. I love the artwork. Then you've got Vengeance on Varos, beautiful. Then you've got the Mark of the Rani, again, lovely artwork, I love that. You've then got the 2 Doctors, which for me is probably my favourite Colin Baker story, either that or Revelation of the Daleks. Timelash, even though not the best story, does have more beautiful artwork. I do love that artwork. And then finally, Revelation of the Daleks. So yeah, you get a lot more in the booklets in the limited edition versions. These are just more condensed, just breaking it down to basically what's on each disc, really. You don't get like the extra like production or behind the scenes stuff. It's just what's on the discs. But it's still okay because you still get the nice artwork. Then, similar as well, which is nice, which was my complaint for the unboxing of Season 1, we got disc artwork, which I love disc artwork. So, you've got Attack of the Cybermen, Vengeance on Varos, and I love them being in these little flip trays here. All nice, sealed, tight. Then you've got Vengeance on Varos. Again, it's 2 discs for Vengeance on Varos. You've then got Mark of the Rani. You've got the 2 Doctors. There's 2 discs for the 2 Doctors, and I like what they've done. You've got Colin Baker and Nicola Bryant, so Six and Perry on the one, 2 and Jamie on the other. Then you've got Time Lash and Revelation of the Daleks. And behind the discs, you've got some TARDIS interior artwork, which is really nice. So this is from Attack of the Cybermen, because there's a Cyberman there, and you've got Halley's Comet, and it's a big picture of the TARDIS. So obviously with the standard editions, they are a lot more simplified compared to the limited edition versions. But you do still get all the special features, and you do still get to enjoy the nice artwork as well. But that is the standard edition. So now that I've discussed the standard edition, I will now bring up my limited edition version and we will compare the two and see which version I personally prefer. So now that we've discussed the standard edition, I'm going to put this to one side, pop this by here, and I have brought in my limited edition version of season 22, the same season. I have taken it out of its protective case. I have these for all my limited edition versions, just to stop them from getting damaged, especially when I take them to Comic Cons to get them signed. So, straight away, especially, hold on, if I grab the standard edition just again for a moment, straight away you can see, if I turn it to the side, look at the thickness of the 2 of these sets. If we put them next to each other, look. Yeah, straight away you can see one of the differences between the standard and the limited edition versions. Firstly, obviously, the limited edition version is a lot bigger. Like, a lot bigger. You could probably fit 2 of these at least in the size of the one standard edition. But also, if you notice towards the top, the standard edition has the bright blue Blu-ray disc logo, whereas the limited edition version blends it into the background. So it depends. And also if you look at the front as well, ignoring the fact that I've got signatures on my limited edition version, it's also got a long blue strip at the top of this, which I know can be a little bit annoying, but if you can look past that, then it's fine. You get the same artwork on both. Just obviously you get a bigger image, and in my opinion it's a little bit better on this one than the standard, but you get the same artwork. So you're not losing out on the artwork on the front covers. Like I said, the spines, apart from thickness and the blue stripe on the standard, is more or less the same. However, in the limited edition version, whereas the standard version is in a slip box that you take it out into the Amaray, the limited edition version is in a J-card, which has all the information on the back similar to the standard. And then you get a full wraparound of the art, and on the back you get the same artwork of the TARDIS as a French dresser when the chameleon circuit was fixed temporarily. So if I put the standard over there, and just to give you a brief look of the inside the limited edition versions, this is what you get. You don't get this artwork on the standard edition. This is exclusive to the limited edition version. It's very, very nice artwork, and in this contains the booklet. So if you open it up, you do get the booklet, and you get the TARDIS artwork as well that's on the standard edition. I'm not going to take the booklet out, because I'll do a proper review of season of the collection range limited edition variants at some point. Yeah, this is what the internal thing looks like, and these are the discs. Now, one of the reasons why people do also prefer the standard edition is the way the discs are stacked in this limited edition set. For example, some of the things that can go wrong, and it has gone wrong on this set, but luckily it hasn't damaged the artwork, is the disc trays can actually come out because they're held on by these glue dots on the bottom here. And with loads of discs, it can get a bit heavy. But the benefit of this now is I can show you the artwork on the bottom. As you can see, luckily when mine came out, it did not take any of the artwork off. So I've just decided to leave it loose because it's not actually damaging the box. So you've got a nice picture of Colin there on the back, on the bottom there. And then the discs are it's just a flip tray really, again, similar. You just got Attack of the Cybermen, Vengeance on Varos, you know, another Vengeance on Varos, and so on. So I can slide that back in. And the booklet I will quickly show, just as a comparison. There's the limited edition version. As you can see, it's a lot thicker. And there's the Attack of the Cybermen page. But look, you've got a lot more notes on Attack of the Cybermen, as you know, in the Vengeance on Varos and Attack of the Cybermen one from the standard edition, you didn't get as many detailed notes, whereas you do on the limited version. So that's another benefit of the limited editions, is you get a bigger booklet with more information in, more exclusive information. So that is the limited edition version, and then that is the standard edition. Now, overall, I still prefer the limited edition versions, especially when I get them signed. However, the standard editions are a great addition to the collection range as well, because a lot of people missed out on the limited edition versions, and so getting the standard edition means that everyone can still enjoy Doctor Who on Blu-ray and have the full collection. The pros of the standard edition, I would say, is definitely shelf space. If you're worried about shelf space, grab this edition. Don't grab these, because they can get really big and they will take up a lot more room. Go for the standard edition. And, you know, you get, like I said, most of the same artwork. You just don't get the exclusive artwork on the back of the Doctor's face, and you don't get the artwork that holds the booklet in the limited edition version. But in the standard edition version, you still get the front artwork, you still get the back artwork, and you still get the artwork that's on the back of these. So overall, I'd say they're about equal, but I do prefer the limited edition version. However, you will be paying more. You'll roughly, at the moment, be paying $54.99 per limited edition release, whereas these do seem to vary. This was only $34.99, but these have gone up to like $39.99. I think one was like $42.99 in the past. So at the moment, $34.99, $54.99. So it's up to you. But that is my unboxing of Doctor Who The Collection, Season 22 on Standard Edition. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Again, if you have, please give it a like, please comment and subscribe, and let me know, do you have the Standard Edition of Season 22, or do you have the Limited Edition, or do you happen to have both like I do? Either's fine. Please leave a comment and let me know. And I'm really looking forward to Season 25 coming out in the collection range later in October. It has been pushed back by a week, I believe, so far, so I think it's coming out on the 28th of October now. But I will be looking forward to that when that comes out. And also stay tuned for future videos. For now, though, bye guys!